What's up, YouTube? It's your boy. We're back, and we're running an old one back. So, back on my constructed brew, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna try out timeless crater sneak. We're gonna see if Indomitable creativity slash transmogrify can hold up in timeless. This deck is stupid, it's gimmicky, and it kills people really fast, somewhere around turn 4. We're trying to make a ton of tokens. That's primary plan number 1 here. We got Legion's Landing and Satyr's Cunning here in the 1-drop slot. We got Rally the Hornburg, Forbidden Friendship, Dragon Fodder, and Raise the Alarm in the 2-drop slot. We got Volcanic Spite as our only interaction slash a way to put a Crater Hoof from our hand back into our library. And then we have 8 copies of Transmogrify effects. The way these kind of work is you nuke one of your own creatures to go find any creature, the next creature that gets exiled off the top of your library. The only creature in our deck, Craterhoof. Basically, this is bad elves. No support, not a lot of protection going on. If this deck had a Tinder profile, it would say, here for a good time, not for a long time. And just like people with that in their Tinder profile, it runs basically no protection whatsoever. So without further ado, let's take it into the ranked ladder, give it a couple games, see how it performs. All right, game 1. Let's go Buton. I can work with this. We have the pieces. Good game. Nice, okay. We'll play this on red. I'm gonna run just a Dragon Fodder. Not even the remotest bit of care. They're not representing blue. So that's pretty good for us. We're going to throw this land down, throw another Dragon Fodder down. What, they got Felia or something? Simian Simulacrum. Well, time to do some math. 5 plus 9, 8 plus 9, 17. It's not quite lethal just yet. So I'm gonna rally. I'm gonna rally and pass and see what they're trying to do here. I haven't seen whatever this is they're trying to do, but also I'm in silver because I haven't played a ton of constructed. So maybe they're in some like hardened scales kind of thing. They got a lot of counters going on. I'm gonna go fetch a mountain, and then I'm gonna raise the alarm. And then we're gonna do the thing next turn. Green is not particularly good at removing stuff, so yes, I would like to remove my own soldier. Have a fog? Is there a 1-mana green fog? I don't think Giant Growth is gonna save you here, buddy. Game. All right, well that's clippable. All right, that's what Crater Sneak is trying to do. Let's keep running it. So this deck is a huge meme, but this is the first deck I ever got to Mythic with on the historic side of the ladder. It's the second time I ever got to Mythic. Arena came to Mac during the lockdown portion of COVID. We're now in the ignorance phase. But during the lockdown portion, Arena came to Mac, and in standard at the time, this is during the wilderness reclamation meta. So I played mono blue tempo all the way up to mythic in standard, and then I was like, the next deck I get to mythic with, I want to build myself, and I whipped this up initially in standard using like Endray's boars. But then I was like, we have Craterhoof in historic, and it was like the first historic deck I built. I guess we have ways to cycle and find our thing with Volcanic Spite. They're a Lurrus deck though, so Lurrus is probably gonna Thoughtseize me. Yeah, I'll keep it. Lurrus deck, I'm expecting like Scam. Well, maybe not Scam. Boros Energy seems pretty reasonable in a Lurrus deck. Oh, cool. We got the Arid Mesa. So I think I dropped that because it turns on my Clifftop Retreat. Yeah, Boros Energy seems like the vibe. So they're probably going to drop like the 2/1 first strike with the exile the top card to your library until you hit a spell, and then you can cast it with energy type thing. Yeah, Amped Raptor. Thanks, I had forgotten the name. I'm just going to go fetch the land now. They're not stifling this in their colors. Go get a Sacred Foundry. What'd you get? A Johnny? Guide of Souls? Okay, cool. Can we just kill the Guide of Souls? We found our thing that we need. I really don't want them creating the Angel, although it doesn't have lifelink. Yeah, I'm not that scared of it. I like to go Dragon Fodder, Friendship, and then Indomitable Creativity. Maybe if one of these things gets like really problematic, we kill the Guide of Souls. Oh, Static Prison, that sucks for us. Now that gets a guide. This deck's pretty nasty. We don't have a lot to deal with this. Maybe I should have Volcanic Spited last turn. If they're not killing us that fast, we can just keep pumping out stuff. I should have Friendshipped there and hit them for one just to start like pumping them down. But I don't feel that threatened yet. After hits what? Ragavan? They get to pump up their Amped Raptor. It's pretty good. Definitely smacking down a Ragavan with this Forbidden Friendship. Or with this Volcanic Spite. What you doing, buddy? Come on, hit me for 6. Bring it on. Or hit me for 7. Or just DC and let me win. Ooh, opponent's playing on his phone at work and the boss just walked by. If they skip their whole attack step here, I'm so good. This is why you don't play at work, ladies and gentlemen. Just lose games. This is kind of unfortunate though, because like, I do want to know how this deck holds up against this Boros Energy deck, because I do believe this is like one of the best decks. We don't need 2. Let's get rid of a rag. Get rid of the second spite. Hopefully get another land. Perfect. Perfect. So we can Indomitable for 2 next turn and just like kill them outright. That is if they don't just like time out and concede. Oh, this is exhilarating gameplay. Bizarre maneuvers. I guess most people just like concede. And maybe they were hoping we would. I don't know. Hope you're okay out there, Spala888. Alright. Well. That was weird. We're kind of light on our token makers here, but we do have kind of all the pieces. We can put the Crater Hoof back with the Volcanic Spite. Now I'm gonna mulligan. There's better hands. This is way better. I think we put back the second Satyr's Cunning. Hello. Okay, now you're just being silly. Yeah, take that. Put that down. Forbidden friendship. These friends are not allowed. The funny thing about this deck is the backup plan. Yeah, it's fine. Look at that. The backup plan is you just make a bajillion creatures, and your opponent kind of just dies. It's like too many for removal to really deal with. I just foretell a card. Dragon's Fodder. I know there's like foretell removal. There's a foretell board wipe. You're dead, buddy. Pay 2 life. Always transmogrify the humans. Let's go. We defeated Dark Ritual. Bye-bye. Good game. Love this deck. I love this deck because games are so fast. And we get to ignore a lot of stuff. When I was testing this, a couple of entertaining games, we went up against the Psychic Frog deck, and just beat them with creatures. They like managed to counter all of our transmogrifies and stuff, but then the creature just kind of finished it off. Not a perfect hand, but honestly not a bad hand. Now it's Mullet. There's better hands out there. This is way better. Let's keep that. Let's ditch Fable, actually. I know that might seem weird. I'm also going to weirdly not play this Legion's Landing on turn 1. But just in case we get Thought Seized. That was an interesting choice there. Oh, I guess they needed lands. The other interesting thing I found out is that Mishra's Bauble is an awful card in this deck. I didn't realize that creativity will get an artifact out of your deck. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, you're really gonna take all that damage. Kind of love it. All right. I'll play out a Legion's Landing right here. Missing land drops hurts pretty bad in this deck. Not like we can block this thing, but having a little lifelink, no attacks, doesn't hurt. And then we could flip the landing next turn. Go ahead, buddy. You gotta hit me with that thing like 4 times. Just rally here. I'm gonna fatal push one of my other ones. Not dead after all on the Bowmasters. That's pretty good. I think this has got us pretty beat here. Turns out Reanimate's pretty good. We could transmogrify their thing. Oh, that's the worst draw ever. Okay, good game. Live by the sword, die by the sword. Okay, so if Tiny Bones is from Urborg on Dominaria, why hasn't Tiny Bones been in a Dominaria set? Just throw that out there. Not enough token generation. Okay. Better. I'm gonna ditch Fable here. And then it's 1, 2, 3. Opponent's on Kahira, so they might be on... Might be on Show and Tell. Oh, they're on 4-color beans. Okay. When I was looking up the metagame, I saw this deck. It looked pretty interesting. We're going to hit the Vantage and the Dragon Fodder. So their whole thing is getting Cabaret Revels out and then using the Evoke Elementals. I'm going to do a Forbidden Friendship and try and get their health total down a little bit further. So the way it works is if you evoke with Cabaret Revels out, it still counts as casting, and then it goes and seeks you like an Omnath. There's nothing cheaper than Risen Reef in their thing. Does this trigger only once a turn? Of course it doesn't. Oh, that's so bad for us. Maybe we should have held back and done Raise the Alarm. Okay, we'll put the... I'm just gonna go fetch a mountain and pass. And then when they crack the Flooded Strand, I'm gonna Volcanic Spite their Risen Reef. How much damage is 2 Crater Hoofs? It's still not enough. I need to find some more token generators. Oof. That was the worst. I could have killed Omnath with that Ganja. That was a bad idea. I wonder if they run subtlety. Or if it's just Fury and the white one. I wonder if they run any counter spells. I wonder why it's fixed Omnath, but not the fixed Bowmasters in Timeless. That seems weird to me. Okay, I think we've pretty handily lost this one. I wonder if this deck is still good in Historic. This deck was pretty mean in Historic for a while. It was kind of like a sneaky hit. I am getting a better feel for the metagame in Timeless now, though. Now that I know what I need to fight and how fast I need to go, I'm starting to get some brew ideas going. I've been thinking about brewing like Waste Not / rack style deck. This is the worst hand I can imagine. We're definitely gonna mull this. This is no bueno. That looks a lot better. I'm actually gonna ditch the volcanic spite here. So no companion. So it's not little Boros energy. No companion, but a cute Doge. That's a cute sleeve. Good game. This is weird. Alright, let's do one more. That was not satisfying at all. Had multiple wins where our opponent just didn't play. I guess best of one being what it is. What is this hand? This hand's not bad, actually. We even kind of have Thoughtseize protection, and that volcanic spite can cycle us. Throw that down first. So, okay, consider. Right, we throw Sokenzen down and just pass. And then try and raise the alarm on their turn. Whatever we cast that's getting countered, I'm going to throw Fable down. I'm okay with them countering Fable in a weird way. And if they don't, I'm also happy about it. But, there's a potential next turn to do 2 Forbidden Friendships. Okay, I have no clue what they're doing. I'm gonna ditch one of these volcanic spites here. And one of my Forbidden Friendships. Because I really need a land. This is excellent. Okay. So it's friendship. You gonna counter my friendship? It's not very friendly. Let's go to attacks. Get us treasure. Okay, well now that they're tapped out, I'm gonna take this opportunity to make another 2 tokens. Show and tell in the graveyard. Do I just run it right now? We need to get the counter spells out of their hand. Oh, they didn't have one? Well, let's go. I guess we went against Dimir something. Dimir Snapcaster Mage. I had a great time in that match. Thank you for asking. Okay, so that's the deck. Take one last look at it here. So, is it a good deck? Probably not. Is it a fun deck? Yeah, it's super fun to play. It's really, really quick. Go fast, but not like aggro deck. I don't know. It's a really strange deck. It's like a cute, wouldn't really call it a combo deck. It's more just like a high synergy, abusing these like polymorph effects for fun. It ain't bad. Anyway, thanks for joining me. If you want to catch me live, Tuesdays, at least for this semester, I'll be on Twitch. That may change in the future, but you can go check my Twitch at BO0 up on Twitch, BEEOHZERO. You can find it on my channel. That's about it for me. Enjoy.